Hey guys, welcome to Arcane Duels, Battlegrounds Domination.
That's a lot of subtitles.
It's an awesome game.
Arena, Battlegrounds, Domination, Mage Wars, Arcane Wonders, titles.
I'm Koshade.
I'm Harry Poppins.
I'm Valiant Ray.
And we're going to be giving you guys a game of the new Domination game. It hasn't come out yet, so we hope you guys enjoy this. There's a lot of subtitles, and that means there's more rules involved. So I'm sure we're going to mess up at some point, and we're planning on doing a three-for-all.
Three-for-all.
We trademark 3-for-all, by the way.
So in the new rules for the Battlegrounds Domination, they contain rules for many different breakdowns of teams that you can play on. You can do a 3-for-all, you can do 2v2, is there a 5-player
There's
mode?
rules for 3v3.
3v3.
It's very similar to 2v2. It's just like, if there are 3v3, here's what you could do. Sure. And you can, of course, play the 1v1 just like normal.
As well as a 4-player option.
Yeah, so if you caught...
4-man free... 4-for-all.
4-for-all. Trademark.
So if you caught the last video, we did a bit of a discussion on the new rules that came out in the Domination format. Is that right?
Yes.
The link will be below. The rules that we'll be playing with today on the map are the Ethereal Mist, the Molten Rock, the Altar of Oblivion, the Vitorak, I don't know what you want to call that, the Factory or something? I don't know.
The one where you pull creatures from outside the game.
Yes, the Slack Factory.
It looks kind of like a spaceship.
And Samandriel's Circle we will be playing with as well. Dex, what will you be running?
So I'll be running a Druid.
I'll be running a pretty bog standard Beastmaster.
Yeah. And I was running the original Warlord with a focus on goblins.
So today, before we get into the match, I want to highlight real quick a couple of cards that you're going to see in the match. Some of the new ones. So why don't you go ahead and start first?
Well, I plan on... Basically what I plan on doing is summoning a... just really powerful little vine creatures, which vines, their main disadvantage is that they're rooted, but that's fine for me because I really want them to stay in one spot and just guard the orbs. So to help assist me with that, I'm hoping to use the Vitar Force Sentry. It knocks creatures out of the zones, and I'm hoping that it either knocks them into a wall or knocks them into some sort of, I don't know, one of the lava pits or...
Any one of the various hazards on the map.
Yeah, I mean, if there's undead, the circle, things like that. It'll be fun.
I will be attempting to use the Sentinel of Vitar, which is the just absolutely boss enchantment. It's only 5 mana, gives unmovable, anchored, armor +2, and melee while guarding if you're in the same space as a Vitar and Orb, which I plan to be. It fits really well with the...
Yes.
Yeah, if you own it. Yeah, it fits.
But you get unmovable and anchored even if you don't own it?
Yes, even if you don't... no, that's...
Nope,
well,
it's just if
you have to own it. So yeah. Where was I? Right, it fits nicely with the rest of the theme of the deck. Lots of enchantments, lots of creatures. Just try and get a guy down, stick him, and put something good on him.
And while I have a bunch of other new cards in my book, I have some guard dogs, and especially with the Goblin build, I wanted to try to get out the Slacknar Goblin Chieftain.
Yes.
But the one card I want to talk about was a promo that was released a couple of years ago. All right, this guy's called Ascuda. When I first saw him as a promo, I'm like, this guy is cool. He's a big, wicked, rabid skunk that comes into the zone and just farts and poisons everybody but himself.
He's a bit like a dire skunk, isn't he?
He's like a dire skunk. He's like Pepe Le Pew on crack. How cool is that?
Yes.
So, hopefully there will be some highlights for those cards.
If you guys haven't checked out the rules, please check them out before you watch the game because there's so many new things and new victory conditions.
For sure.
Check out our other video and make sure you kind of know what we're going for in this.
There will be lots of these videos coming. This is a really exciting new format. We're all really excited about the new interactions that are possible, the new considerations, the planning required for fighting two opponents.
Spellbooks are completely different.
It is it's very challenging. You got to look at and not only what your step is, but not only what your opponent is doing, but you have another opponent to think about and what their actions can
try to kill you?
It's very interesting. Yes,
it's a whole new game. Let's play it.
Well, enjoy.
All right.
During deployment phase, I am going to place a vine token. And because no one else has deployment, and it's going to be Ray's turn because he has initiative.
All right. So for my quick cast action, I will throw down a barracks into this zone with the Vitar Orb, and
Bring
that's
it
my
out.
quick cast.
All right, so it's my turn. You want to flip your marker? I'm gonna pass on my quick cast.
I will not. I will be spending 5 mana, and I'm going to summon a mana flower in my same zone.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw a token on that so we know it's mine. All right.
And for my action, I will move 1 zone to my left. And I will throw down a construction yard in that zone, spending all of my mana for the turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use my quick cast. And I'm going to place a vine tree right here. Spending 9. And I am going to tree bound it. So I'm going to increase my channeling to 10. And I gain health, don't I? I gain like 4 health, I think. How much health do I gain?
Oh, it should say on the card.
4
or on your druid's
4.
ability.
Is it 4? I think
it's 4. It's 4
Yeah,
left, yeah.
And for my main action, I'm going to spend 2. And I'm going to equip a druid's ring.
Yep.
Wait a minute. I should have done that in the opposite.
Oh, well.
No, I really should do that in the opposite.
You do it in the opposite.
All right.
Sure. He does it in the opposite.
I don't play the druid much.
Okay, and then for my activation, I'm going to move 1 space into this zone. I'm going to pay 2 mana, and I will summon a Ring of Beasts on myself, which I'm going to keep just off to the side here for safety's and easiest sake.
And I believe that's the end of round 1.
End of the round.
End of the round.
Okay, so we're in deployment phase, and it's my initiative, so I do have a vine marker. I'm going to place one right here. And I believe it's raise a deployment then.
Well, it would go
Yeah, we're
here,
going
but
clockwise.
Well, Nick doesn't have a
I don't have a
deployment,
deployment, so it skips to Ray.
all right. So my deployment, I will reveal a Goblin Builder
Awesome.
in my zone,
Very cool.
paying 2 from the barracks and 3 off myself, taking me to 6 mana left in my pool.
Grab an activator for him.
Yep. There we go.
Okay. Which takes us to, I believe...
Quick cast.
Yep, quick cast.
So that's my initiative, and I do have a quick cast. I am going to spend 2, and I'm going to put a face-down enchantment on myself. Hopefully I didn't just show all you guys.
I have a quick cast as well. I'm going to... Oops, sorry, wrong counter. I'm going to spend 5, bring me down to... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5. Bring me down to 17, and I'm going to drop a mana flower in my zone.
All right.
Channeling goes up.
Channeling does, in fact, go up to 11, which will be nice in the future. All right, you're up.
All right. I will, as my quick cast,
Hello, guy.
I will play a General's Signet Ring on myself.
Signet ring.
Here we go.
All right, so now we're in the main actions. I am going to use my action. And I'm going to spend 16. And I'm going to cast a Gallagher. Aha!
The Lightning Elk.
Because he's awesome.
He's better than the elk in your freezer cabinet with the butter.
Jeez. All right, and at the end of my turn, yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 because I have the Druid Leaf Ring, and you know what? No, I'm not gonna do this. Ha.
All right, that brings it to my turn. I'm going to move forward. No, I'm not. I'm going to stay right where I am, not moving. And I'm going to spend 15 mana, and I'm going to drop a lair in that space.
All right, dropping the lair.
There we go.
All right. For my activation, I will move forward, going into the Molten Rock Zone.
All right.
And I will, from there, I will throw down a garrison post into this zone.
Mm-hmm. I had a feeling something like that was going to happen.
All right. Is that what we're gonna do this
Yep.
guy? Yeah. Are we doing this here?
So that takes me down to 2 mana, and I would have 1. I got to use the 1 off the construction yard, so
Yep.
I have 2 mana left in my pool, in my reserve.
All right, I think that's the end of the round.
End of the round.
Okay, and from last turn, when I entered into the Molten Rock Room, or the Molten Rock Zone, I ended up getting a burn marker, and I roll that.
Right
now.
Yep, top of the round.
So
There we
here
go.
is my burn marker.
So there you go.
1.
Take
One.
That's surprisingly tame lava.
Very tame
For
lava.
now, it's.
I mean, it wasn't critical.
Every
it
zone
was
you spend
critical
it, you
lava.
get another burn.
Oh, yeah.
So it
could get bad.
He's tipping
Yeah.
his toes in there.
I got to move then.
Yeah. All right, so we're in deployment, I believe. I've got initiative, so I will go first. I'm going to spend 7 mana off my person and 2 mana off the lair to go ahead and drop an Emerald Tegu into play. I love this creature. I love him. He's my favorite.
he's awesome.
He's probably my favorite beast, not because I think he's particularly good, but just because I think he's unique. A lot of beasts are like the vanilla variations on creatures,
He's a great
but this
guy.
guy has beast flavor all his own.
He's awesome.
There's a beast
And
that's
that's, no, it's not
there's a beast that's a promo card that was released at Gen Con last year. The Honey
Oh,
Badger.
yeah.
Oh, I've seen
When
that.
the
one.
honey
Badger.
When the Honey Badger becomes legal, he is everybody's favorite pet.
right,
Why?
right.
Because Honey Badger don't give up. All
Ray
right.
is your deployment.
For my deployment, I will flip over a Goblin Grunt. I have the Signet Ring, so that's going to cost me 1 less, which is only going to cost me 3 mana. So I'll take the 3 off the barracks.
Awesome. And during my deployment...
Shit, I'm sorry, I forgot. That guy's my pet. I forgot to say.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
No
So you
problems.
spend 3 mana?
Yeah,
and
it's
you
3.
got-
It's 3 additional mana, which knocks me down to 3. I apologize.
Okay,
We expected that.
Yeah.
No big deal. It's a friendly game.
Yeah, right.
I am...
That's what it's about.
I'm going to put a Vine token right here. And during my trees deployment, I'm going to spend 2 off that and 5 of my own mana.
Oh!
And I'm going to cast a Vine Snapper, popping one of these vines here.
It just
And
got real.
that is my deployment, and it's now first quick cast.
Okay.
Let's get one of these guys.
First quick cast. I have nothing. I will go ahead and pass.
Okay. For my quick cast, I will throw down a Ring of Command. Why? Because the Warlord likes to command his little army.
Bossy.
Boom.
I am.
Alright, so that's your quick cast. It's,
Like
This little
Igazillion.
guy.
I'm so bossy.
during my quick cast, I am going to spend 4 because of my Druid Leaf Ring, and I'm going to Tangle Vine your Orc.
Oh. Oh no.
That's so...
Deal with it.
You need an ownership token on that for
Yeah,
sure.
I
Although,
do.
ironically, your cards are the only ones not in sleeves. But yeah, let's go ahead and get an ownership
Wow.
on that anyway.
That's a...
That's devastating.
That's
Freaking
That's
devastating
a
is what that
dick
is.
move.
What
And
up?
after
Tiles.
this quick cast too.
Deal with the
That's
tiles.
pretty good.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and I believe it's my
It's your
action,
action,
right? Okay.
So would the Tanglevine take a burn actions as well?
No,
You know,
only
actually-
living creatures take it.
I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to show off an interesting feature of the 3-verse or of the 3-for-all matchup, and I'm gonna go ahead and pass because you two both have more creatures than me.
That's fine.
That's a pretty effective strategy there. So now
Tiles are going to change this game.
that is so
You picked the one thing he didn't plan for.
since my guy can't move. Man.
See the new domination rules.
Yes.
Thank you.
So what do I do? Do I attack, or do I just? I'll wait on him for a second to give myself a chance to think. My Goblin Builder, I want to go into this zone, but I cannot go this way and run because the Uslak is obviously a creature who will hinder me. So I'm going to run 1, 2, and end my turn in this zone.
All right, so it's my turn. I'm going to hit him with lightning.
Okay.
So it's 4 attack dice, and the possibility of a stun or daze.
That is an awesome roll, really.
that's not
You're using
actual-
D6s.
Not actual right dice.
And the funny thing
I just
was,
saw red and
you
rolled.
rolled,
That's a lot of twos.
You rolled nothing higher than a
Legitimate.
2.
All right, so I get 1 damage, and I do get a daze.
All
You
right.
do? All right,
I
cool.
will get your days marker.
One this guy.
Days of our lives. Okay.
And it's,
Do you want to put an ownership token on that damage just so you know that it was you who did it?
Does damage matter?
I'm not that
Not
prideful.
even
Ownership.
Maybe the damage with this guy.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna claim that one.
Okay, I think it comes to me then. I'm going to go ahead and stay right where I'm at, and just as a full action, I'll go ahead and spend 2 mana and put a face down enchantment onto Emerald Tegu.
Okay.
All right. And,
All right.
Just for clarity's sake, there we go.
Okay, well, so because in this game I don't expect to die, because life really defeating the enemy in this game here doesn't really seem like that's going to be.
You can.
I don't
Die in
expect
domination. You die in real life.
I don't expect to die. So I'm not super concerned with that burn because, one, I know I have water spells in my book, so I can water myself. And I can also equip myself later next turn to attack that with even more strength. So I'm just going to sit there, and I'm going to play Altar of the Iron Guard in that zone.
All right.
And that's going to cost me 4 mana,
That's your main action?
bringing me down to 3. I am done.
That's your main action.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Cleaning up this board is going to be a mess.
That's going to be a fun one.
I am going to move up,
Bits.
and I'm just going to punch the Guardian.
Punch him in the junk.
Getting 2 damage.
Yeah.
That's
Junk punched.
It's a good roll.
So 3, and if somebody would be so kind as to do a counterattack.
Yes, I would. How many dice?
3, piercing 1.
3 piercing 1. Take 2.
And I have no armor, so I will take 2.
All right.
Boom.
And quick cast, Nick?
No, I haven't got one. So that passes without incident.
End of the round. Actually, why don't we do this burn at the end of this round? Because
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Ray,
No,
you get a second burn token. Go ahead and roll for both of those.
Burn. I should
We just leave
pull
that.
burns out. I don't want to leave it open because I'll
Do
knock
you
it over.
figure
Yeah,
on,
if it
do you
knocks
figure
it
on
over,
being on fire for a long time?
I might. So I'm going to roll my burns.
Ninjas can't catch you in your
Okay, 1 burn gets removed and you get take 1 damage.
All right.
Hope you guys enjoyed that.